the best source of consumer advice then?
Don't blame me when it explodes.
就这个东西，这个叫爱的抱抱先生，后面会有新闻说他产出来的东西爆炸了。
什么东西？
就所以我最好不要去播这个当广告。
We ask exactly who's leading this charge. Tonight, I'll be discussing what the new future might hold with a leading economist and radical free thinker. With the country's wealth creators in a state of panic and unfavorable rumblings already heard from overseas.
就下面这两个选项，我选一个，他就会跟着那个我选的那个图说。
Manifesto promises. Out with the old. Remington's Fist have appointed Sophia Remington as their new CEO.
就可以选他在赌场，也可以选他穿那个衣服。
Archive gives us a sense of this influential young firebrand who, at the tender age of 23, becomes the youngest female CEO in history. Sophia Remington has always impressed. She was top of her class at university and graduated with the highest honours, immediately being asked back to lecture. The markets have responded favourably to Sophia's appointment, with stocks rising 30 points in light of the announcement. In her first press conference this afternoon, Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehouse. Sophia promises it'll be all the rage this Christmas, but concerns have been raised about the product's safety. Making a splash. Intrepid scientist Dr. David Wong and marine biologist Ingrid Swarsborg-Horgensford have today set off to explore Dante's taint. The recently discovered cave system was but thanks to a new breakthrough in underwater flower technology, the pair hope to successfully reach the imposing plant species it contains. This is, of course, only the latest in a series of successful expeditions for this unlikely pairing. In a joint statement about the dangers their team might face, the pair stated, "We will face the plentiful challenges together, like we always have." Playing the field, rumours abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is snapped within the bush, one of the capital's hottest clubs. The footballer was caught while out celebrating being named Sports Personality of the Year last week, as reported by this very programme. Johnny is seen here with socialite and performance artiste Tiffany Lamore, whose recent show, Snatched Inside My Snatch, has kept her firmly in the public eye. Could romance be on the cards for these two budding A-listers? And Griever's bodily charm. With advance promising a radical new position on crime, how afraid should we actually be? I'll be going live around the country to talk with people who've seen the criminal justice system from every perspective. With more and more powers passing to the police, and less oversight, are we using an advanced-shaped sledgehammer to crack a nut? All that and mega more with a group of young actors who are already experiencing the positive side of the new firsthand. They'll be talking and performing later. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
有时候会有信号干扰，我就要把这个调过来。
In the wake of the government's swift enactment of the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about Advance's first week in office and what the new future holds. Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, the government certainly haven't dragged their heels on delivering some of the legislation they promised, but what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
A confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't, no. I think that Advance have realised that the current economic system of unlimited, unending growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
Grand plan, Alan?
It's all in my book. Alan James is right, Jeremy. We're to become the great herd, ignorant, sterile, and short-lived. That's what they want.
Or perhaps Advance have just realised that if we carry on the way we are, we will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken backs. It's all in my book. Alan James is...
Shamelessly self-promoting? Katie, how do you think the rest of the world will respond to this new approach?
I think they're watching carefully. Advance are the most disruptive threat that the world powers have faced since the last Great War.
Yes, Katie's right. War is inevitable.
Thank you, but that isn't
And
what
this will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, we'll be laughing then.
That might be a great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Yes, advance are radical, and change is always frightening, but the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of the population wealthier and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What this young lady doesn't understand, Jeremy, is that these are the same people. Maybe they've
他刚才骂人的，我就消音。
little circus act to keep us from seeing the tyrant behind the curtain.
That's where you're wrong, Alan. For a start, they've mobilised the youth vote like we
空格，
You say
下面这个，
I call it grooming.
它会有一道的，就是那段要消。
To walk happily into eternal bondage. They're like psychic paedophiles.
But based on the facts, Katie, what are
我觉
your
得这整段都可以笑的。
The Wealth Act is only the first step. Advance now have a historic budgetary surplus, and as well as properly funding our public services, they're already funneling unprecedented amounts into scientific research and the arts.
Or, as I call them in my book, opiates. Like opiates, see?
Can we get back to the issue at hand, please, Alan?
This is the issue.
他头在
It's all
干。
coming from the water.
翻白眼儿。
Pumping it full of belief juice.
Don't get me wrong, I want to see these changes, but only if they're sustainable. If Advance lose their power after spending half of our GDP on dismantling infrastructure, that could be catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding. They've got us sat here talking about their puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan, what does the future look like to you?
A bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
No, of course. Katie?
We might be on the eve of a brave new world. God knows we need some change, but we need to be cautious. Let's walk forwards with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. When we come back, I'll be investigating law and order before Megan meets some beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act. That's all coming up tonight on the National Nightly News.
1 minute back.
You know, I think they might do some good.
I hope so too, Jeremy.
How much are you being paid by them then?
Shut the fuck up, Alan. I've never heard so much
这段
shit
是
in my life.
Well, we'll see who's full of shit, won't we?
这段我不用管，他们到随便骂我。
啊？
Unfortunately,
为什么
I can't understand it for you.
就现在相当于这个，他们是全国观众看到的，
我知道啊，但我那
这个
个字幕不是还在吗？
你不用管，你没有东西了，他们在看这个。
这个，哦，
Actually, fuck it, I don't care, I hate the fucking news. Oh, bloody hell, I love this tune though. Alright, mate, see you later, bye!
Shut up at a word, and that's all I can do.
10 seconds, everybody. With a drink, just go to the big bird culture with water.
If that sticks, I'll just...
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. In our second segment, we're
你看这个
dive into the state of law and order in our country.
他就是我要采访的人
They。are calling a solutions team to move this serious social problem to the top of the list. Tonight, we go behind the headlines to meet the people who live with the criminal justice system every day of their lives. First up, we have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face with the cold hand of justice?
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desk.
Which must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with demand, Jeremy.
这是
There
三
just simply
笑。
isn't enough being done at a systemic level to relieve the problems. We need more support from ministers.
这个是不是应该
But we
接
need
着？
change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving, Greg.
Not a good time, darling.
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
Just hang
观众就爱
on.
这个。
No, the problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Thompson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No, Well, the affairs of the Justice Department that we should be concerned with.
我右边没调好，
Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Judge.
We need,
Hello, Mrs. Judge.
这个信号没调好啊。
need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
service.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand. Yes. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us. Next, I'm joined by Police Chief Constable Bob Peel, a man with a very
然后你看这边
还在
调
吵。
our nation's crime. Do you think there's a problem with the system, Bob?
I'm sure we all do, Jeremy. I'm sure we all long for a return to the days when you could safely walk the streets of your community at night, looking in through windows and generally enjoying your neighbours without the risk of being terrorised by some thug with a knife. Or cosh.
So you feel the streets simply aren't safe anymore? Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral decay. We've diluted our culture and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country. Also, as the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't have banned hanging.
And to what do you attribute this moral decay?
Foreigners, gays and gypsies mainly. It's all in the Bible. Look, Leviticus clearly states that... Oh, bugger, hang on a moment. Jeremy, your bloody gift escaped. Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear? Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear?
一个被绑起来的人，像是在玩 SM 那个。
Immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's the immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
这不给个画面。
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
Darling, I'm staying the Badgers.
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive, could you put him back in the box?
Clive, you know it's Wednesday. Pack your goods back in your gift space.
And whose responsibility is it to make a change, Bob?
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the decent, good, white people of
Darling,
this...
where's the padlock?
Oh, hold on just a moment.
Oh, Clive, this simply won't do. Naughty boy. Mummy said...
Clive, I am not having this again.
Mummy said, get back in your gift space. Naughty, you beast, Clive.
As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal, no one else. Look, everyone has a side story, but we don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look, when our daughter Alice comes home with an A-, does she go on a killing spree? No, she takes 3 of the pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Thank you, Bob. Bob Peel there, really locking down the police's position on
这
morality.
就是警察局局长
And。finally tonight, hopefully uninterrupted, it's time to get to the heart of the matter. Tony Dawson has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary, and menacing a swap.
下礼
He's
拜
agreed to talk to us today, which is also, I believe,
应该没了。
his birthday. Many happy returns, Tony. Many happy
Cheers,
returns,
Jez. Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody else does.
Tony. No, I'm not going to be doing that. Can you tell us what it's like in
Bye-bye.
prison, Tony? Can you tell us what
Titwank
it's like
Tony.
in prison?
Prison's a mixed bag.
156
Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalization, as you can imagine. And obviously,
Huh?
Titwanks are quite hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Titwank Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party. Good bunch of lads.
Okay, well, we're trying to let you get back to that party
Go on.
as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this.
我想
Do
说
you
你干
feel
嘛不
that
喝
the time
的？
spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank Tony. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez. I don't think it's as easy as
你
that.
不喝啊？
I think asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. Big Chris, Little Chris, and Vampire Chris.
到底在干嘛？
This one's, yeah?
One sec, love. Titwank Tony's on the news. One sec, love. Rehabilitation's difficult with the current system, Jez. Just not set up for it, you know? It's inherently unjust.
So, do you feel tempted to... I'm sorry, who's this now?
Chrissy Free Bollocks has only got
到
Mr.
底有
Fat.
多少人呢？
Not now, fellas, I'm on the news.
It seems like we've caught you at...
这鸡巴扯了。
I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here. Jesus.
Yes, we seem to be losing the signal here, Tony.
Fucking way, lad. Bully back.
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back. I think we... Yes, Tony? Tony, I'm seem to have lost our train of thought there a little. Hopefully you, the viewer at home, have managed to gain a broader understanding of the serious and complex issues around law and order. After the break, Megan will be live with some plucky young thespians. Don't go away. We'll be back after these messages.
1 minute back, everybody.
Mate, I ain't got long and I'm quite drunk. It's been a great night. In this next section, there's a bit of music. If you edit in time with the music, you can see the result on the vision mixer, and the public will love that. Don't worry if you don't, though. You won't get punished for it or nothing. Just try and stay in the groove. Also, one last tip. When the music starts, turn down the broadcast volume. Right, enjoy the
这是不是刚才麦说的那个？操！
music. I'm so pissed. I think I might go and throw up in a bit.
Alan James, and I'll slap you so hard with the truth.
10 seconds, everybody. Gonna open on Megan. Camera 2. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome's Black. I'm Megan Wolf, and on
欢迎
tonight's
回来。
report, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the assets
1号位的那个做了一下，然后升了个中职组。
young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College, who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all.
Hey.
Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
Shit.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
Oh
And
shit.
maybe two sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest. I'm the older, more popular one.
I'm joking.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts. Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Oh, right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
Maths is really important.
Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is
Brilliant shit.
theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history, Aristotle. I just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and the poor kids see us, they say, hey, I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing. We touch our audiences and they touch us right back.
I suppose with a surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
And teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
That's right. To put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah, because in a way she's like all of us.
It's like a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. Yes, thanks, Steve.
Right, well, I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it. That's it, that way. So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago, a letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
How? How did you react?
I also threw it in the bin.
How did you react?
But then Harriet and Trey
Come
it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly. But
知道吗？操！
DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go at this whole democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we valley well are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant!
So, let's have a look at a short section of Hey, Friendship.
Dear diary,
什么东西？
I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears.
邪教仪式。
Tears. Another day of fears. Another day of fears.
But still I walk the corridors alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
Oh, hi Gary. Oh heavens no! It's Gary the Fist!
Gary the Fist!
Going somewhere, little first year?
Great! I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning, but will this make me feel better about my violent father?
Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. And so important.
Maths is for losers.
What?
Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Keep going, for fuck's sake!
Maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
不知道是什么节目。
What do you mean not today? Who are you?
它主要就是那个什么，主打一个尴尬。
Who are you to stand up to me? I, Gary the Fist, and you're
对，就是我们采访了一帮演话剧的学生。
Who's all alone?
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my two new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team. Yeah. And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
But I can't fight all three of you, and I don't have any friends of my own.
要不要唱歌？
Take a look at me. Take a little look at my face. I could be you. She could be you. And you could be me.
Or you could be me.
Life can be peachy keen if you work as a team.
It's my choice to be mean. So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Hey, listen up, I won't take no crap. Who said middle class girls can't rap? I ain't afraid of your cruel laps. I'm a mother loving rebel, but I still love maths.
Hey, kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People
这
think
最好是
things
会
like
有
me
人看。
probably shouldn't exist, but that's just prejudice.
这款拉满了，现在已经。
点的不合理。
哎，这玩意儿在电视上播不好看的，好吧？
什么东西？
这玩意儿在电视上播我不好看的，总有乐子。
你最好会看这个。 歌剧。
Hitting women is wrong.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate.
Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate. Life's pretty hard on a council estate. It's so damn hard on a council estate.
Life can be peachy keen.
Yeah.
If you work as a team.
Just work as a team.
It's your choice to be me.
It's my choice.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Friendship!
Yes!
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the country. My name's Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
And we're out.
Oh, that was brilliant!
What's the literal fun of that?
I believe that was art.
I believe I've got a 14-inch cock, but doesn't make it so.
I have a similar belief about an adequate paycheck.
Oh, someone please get these twats out of my studio.
But 还挺有意思。
乱七八糟，中光弹一个。
我们去打个第二回吧。众所周知，这个剧情主线不是很有意思。
I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Dawes. Our main headlines tonight.
Starting!
To every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
What a wild. 这是。
Brandon Rodder.
Alex Winston, it's Bozeman here, your boss. It's come to my attention that you've replaced Dave in the control room, and your performance so far is mostly adequate. However, I'll need to observe myself to check you're up to snuff, and to that end you'll now be mixing an old recorded broadcast to ensure you can do the job to my satisfaction. Don't worry, other than the odd tear and jump in the footage due to age, it shouldn't require you to deal with anything new. Though do keep an eye on the censor. They had stricter sensibilities in those days. And of course, don't forget to load the adverts. Bozeman out.
This is an absolute nightmare.
Cameras are set.
Who's going to tell Graham?
I don't know.
Can we even continue?
Well, you'll have to think of something. We'll go live in 10 seconds.
All right. I'll keep looking for someone. I guess we'll just have to wing it until then.
Can you count us in?
Oh, sure. Going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Live from the capital, it's the St Fanny's Hospital's TV fundraiser for dying children. And please welcome your host, it's the Dreamboat, Graham Bannon.
Hello, it only is. Hello, it's Mr. Bannon. Got one of them. Got one of them. Good night. If you won't be my lady, then at least have my babies. No, don't give me a maybe, no. I know what women are like. Do you know what?
On the beat, you crazy cat.
Sorry, stop the music. I mean, yeah, I know I'm supposed to be starting the show, but I can't help but notice. I mean, where's the audience? I mean, who are you? I mean, this is an absolute nightmare, isn't it? Really? I mean, oh, we are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first annual St Fanny's Hospital's TV fundraiser for dying children. I'm your host, Graham Bannon. It is an absolute pleasure to be here. We are here tonight, as we may be aware, for one very important cause, and that is, of course, little Sally Button. Little Sally Button has a life-threatening condition, and she will die tonight. Unless we can raise enough funds to cure her of her studio hyper, I should learn that. Studio hypo, poo. I don't know how to say that word, but what I do know is it's a long word and a bad disease. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to raise 20 grand tonight, and we can't do it without your help. And how can I help? You're screaming at home. Well, don't scream, and I'll tell you. We're taking donations starting right now. But let's beat feet and head over to the blowers. The phones, not the girls. Hello, ladies.
Good evening, Graham.
Tell you something, ladies. Those are some classy chassis, if you don't mind me saying so. All right. So girls, would one of you kitty cats please let the viewers at home know exactly why you're here this evening?
Yes, sir. Us kitty cats will be taking calls from across the country to raise money for this little girl. If you would like to donate, no matter how large or small, please ring now.
I'll tell you, I'll be giving you a ring later. An engagement ring if you play your cards right. Now that was a zinger. If I do a zinger, play the sound. Yeah, that's it. I'll check in with you later. It's time to have a look at how much money we're starting off with tonight. Using state-of-the-art technology that we can track up to the second exactly how much money's been raised from your donations. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look at how much we're starting off with tonight.
Ben.
Okay, looks like we're not starting off with any money tonight. It's a bit strange. I'm surprised they didn't put something in, just to show, really. But perhaps it's a little unclear of how you donate still. How about I cut the gas and show you what's what, Daddy-O's? Give me the thing. Okay, so I'll pretend to be you at home. This is role play. You really can do this in real life from your sofa or couch. It's ringing. Hello, who am I speaking to, please?
Hello, you're speaking to Barbara at the phone desk.
Hello, Barbara at the phone desk. You have a beautiful voice. Okay. I'd like to donate a tenner, please.
又要讲到是什么东西？
Hear you. Your phone doesn't actually work. You get
这个吗？这个就是说这个袋子太老了，它会有时候会糊，要切走。
少坏。
generous donation. May I ask who's calling?
有机。
You don't have to do that, do you? You know who's calling, don't you? It's Graham Bannon.
And how do you spell Bannon?
Don't say that. People would know how to say my name. There we go. And so if I'm correct, there should be 10 on it now. Look at that. Technology at its finest. 10 on it now. So only 19,990 remaining, which should be a Bannon breeze. That was a zinger. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a rundown of the jam-packed acts we have lined up for you on this jam-packed lineup on this jam-packed evening. Who wrote that? Too many things packed in jam. Starting off tonight, we have the incredible Raj and Rishik. Following that, we have an amazing acrobat who will do jumps all over the stage and stuff. And then finally, we'll have the Lovely Legs contest to end Act 1, which I'm rather looking forward to myself, ladies. Then, starting Act 2, we're going to have a magician who will do all magic and that. Then we're going to have a fire-breathing man who will be breathing fire. And then ending Act 2, we're going to have a daredevil who will dive into a bucket of water. All right. Then going into Act 3, we're going to have the unicyclist act. Then following that, the strongest man in the world, the strong man. And then finally, the grand finale. Now for the grand finale, we asked little Sally Button what she wanted more than anything else in the world. And she had a very simple reply. I'd like a dancing chimpanzee, please, Graham. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have managed to source a dancing chimpanzee for the finale of this show. How does that sound? There's no one here, is there? Okay, so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's introduce our first act of the evening. He's come all the way from this event. Let's just say he might have brought a little friend along with him. Ladies and gentlemen, please, welcome to the stage is the incredible Raj and Rishik. As I said, it is Raj and Rishik. To the stage. I mean, this is a nightmare. I mean, what is going on? I mean, this isn't working, is it? I mean, is there anyone around here who knows that you... Come here. What is going on? Do you know what I'm saying at all? Why is he here? You! Come here. This is unbelievable.
Hello, Mr. Bannon.
Hello, yes, come here. Are you the producer, are you?
No, I'm nobody, me. I just help the fellas unload the cameras.
Right,
from the
fantastic, great story. Do you know where the producer is?
That's the problem.
Get on with it, come on.
Well, it turns out, you know, the roads around the capital are shut down. Cause
Yeah.
Well, it turns out the producer, the director, most of the acts, and also all of the audience are on the same bus heading in, and now they're stuck somewhere near Jamstable.
Are you seriously telling me there's no one else around here who can sort this mess out?
Oh shit!
He's pretty good at organising.
No, obviously not.
Wait.
That's not going to work, is it? Look, you're the producer now. Well done,
Oh,
that's
there.
great. Big promotion for you. Now, what you need to do is go away and find me a version of all the acts I've just promised the people at home.
That's not really my thing, Governor.
Well, do you know what? It is your thing now, Governor, right? Or a child drops down dead. So off you go do that, quick smart.
Hey.
All right, you can count on me.
Okay, very good. Go away. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to introduce the first act of the evening. He's come all the way. I've read that. Don't repeat the same stuff.
看一下啊
，Ladies and
9月4号
gentlemen,
下午
they're not here, are
3点
they?
到
No,
3
they
点。
are here. Well, why didn't they come out first? Ladies and
我是
gentlemen,
要
it's
到
Raj
人
and
事
Rishi.
院那边一下。
他俩是中文，
应该是可以。嗯。
我他妈是要到 Cherry 才行。
Hello everyone, my name is Raj, and you might be asking where is Rishi? So here he is. What's your name, Rishi? And what do you do? I am working in banking.
好。
That's interesting.
没有问题。
No, it isn't. Okay, you have anything else to say? No.
好。好，拜拜。
Thank you for your honesty.
Have you finished?
Am I finished? Yes, yes, I'm finished.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Raj and Rishi, play the sound for applause. We don't have anyone here. Okay. Well, fantastic, I think. So, well done, Raj. So, I know a little birdie told me you travelled in all the way from just for this event.
No, we cycled here. Rishi was cycling and I was sitting in the basket.
Ah, right. Oh, yeah, now they laugh. Yeah, now they laugh. Great joke, great joke. So, is he a good cyclist, is he, Rishi?
Why are you asking me? You can ask him.
I'll ask him. Okay, that's setting something up. Okay, Rishi, are you a good cyclist, mate?
Why are you talking to him? He's only puppet.
Don't set a joke up with that. That ruins it, doesn't it?
You farted. Graham fart.
I didn't fart. I didn't fart. He made the sound out of his mouth. He made the...
提升也要。
Stop doing that. Okay? Yes, you should be disappointed. Get off the stage. What a load of crap. We've had two. I didn't fart.
Acrobat's not here.
Great.
But I've got an alternative.
Okay.
His name's James.
Sounds good.
He's not an acrobat.
Sounds good to me. Bring him on. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what's going to happen now, but please welcome to the stage, it's the incredible. It is James.
是小孩吗？不是，这是什么东西？侏儒啊？
应该是。
Hello.
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 I was just walking past the theatre when that guy came up to me and said, "Hello, we've got the perfect job for you. All you have to do is stand on stage. We'll pay you." Something like that.
Tell you what, I'll level with you here, James. We were expecting an acrobatic act now.
Oh. Right. Down.
Yes, down indeed, down indeed. Tell me, James, can you do acrobatics by any chance?
No, I can't. No, I haven't since school.
That'll be fine. You remember a lot from school. Ladies and gentlemen, for your viewing pleasure, this acrobat James will now perform for you a series of double backflips.
There's no way I can do that.
Oh, I'll do some cartwheels.
I'm not going to do any cartwheels.
But here's a job for you instead. Sweeping up the corpse of a dead girl. Start the music, please.
赶鸭子上架。
Come on. And that's the act. Absolutely marvellous. Sort this out. Where is it? Sort that out. Absolutely marvellous. Well done there. I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot more of James in the future. Good job there. Well done. That really worked out well. Worked out a treat. Yes, get off the stage. We've had two absolutely marvellous acts this evening, so I think it's time to have a look at what impact that's made on the old fundraiser. So, drum roll, please. Okay, looks like we still haven't made any money at all. That's a bit surprising. Perhaps I'll check in with the bombshells to find out exactly what's going. What are you doing there? Get out, sling your hook. Go on, go. You're upsetting the girls. Ladies. I was expecting a little money in the old pot by now, ladies. Have the callers not been particularly generous so far?
We haven't had any callers so far.
Are you serious?
Go.
好的，有人给我发微信，我回。
How dare you? How dare you? A child is quite literally dying somewhere out there, and you're too lazy to get up off your asses, go over to those phones we have, turn the dials, and pledge money to save her life. You greedy bastards.
Sorry, Graham. Just found out the phone lines haven't been connected yet.
All right.
Yeah, Young forgot to do it.
Who's Young? Oh, that idiot, right.
Come on, Young, got just a job for you. I'll give him an hand. I don't think he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I can offer only my greatest apologies. My outburst just now was directed at you, when it should, of course, have been directed at Young. Please accept those apologies. Now it's time for the Lovely Legs contest. What better way to end tonight's programme, the first part of tonight's programme, than with a display of beauty and talent? So for your viewing pleasure, these 10 out of 10s will be modelling the latest in fashionable swimwear.
Graham?
Not now, love, I'm speaking to camera.
Graham, Donna's not here.
So what?
Well, we need 4 of us for the routine, so let's...
We'll do the routine with 3 of you.
Do it with 3.
Well... Does anyone else around here know it?
Well, he was watching us rehearse earlier.
Oh, was he? That's very interesting. Little pervert. Tell you what,
Little
slap a costume
pervert.
on and stick him at the back, that'll teach him. He doesn't know what's coming. Ladies and gentlemen, when I was told...
Phones are fixed.
Great, sit down and take calls. When I was told that I'd be judging the best legs out of a group of young, attractive women, I said, where do I sign? Well, I did sign, and that time is now. The time to look at women and judge them. Ladies and gentlemen, the first lovely lady to the stage is Barbara. Now, Barbara plays for the local women's amateur football team, so she can quite often be seen getting down and dirty of a Sunday lunchtime. I think it's fair to say this girl has seen more than her fair share of tackles. Linda's up next. Linda is an avid gardener, and she can quite often be seen on a balmy summer's evening, tending to her petunias and trimming a bush. Deborah's up next.
他到底介绍什么
Deborah's
东
a
西？
socialite, and Deborah likes nothing more than a nice night in the pub with the girls, gluggity glug glug glug. But I'll tell you, forget the pub, nice legs, love. What time do they open? It's just a bit of fun. And then finally we have Donna. I mean Young, who's taking over for Donna. Now Donna. Oh. Oh dear.
是什么
Yeah,
东
that's really unpleasant, that, isn't it?
为什么一定要4个人？我就问这种东西。
Suggested it now. He hasn't shaved. I mean, he knows the routine, but doesn't look very good, does it? Oh, Christ. Okay. Don. I mean, Young is quite. I mean, this is appalling, isn't it? Can we do this? I think we have to stop the music. Actually, I don't think I can let this go on. To be honest, it's quite unpleasant. Why is he still doing that? Stop him dancing!
Yeah.
I'm angry now. He's made all of you look bad, hasn't he? Look at him. He's pleased with himself, it looks like to me. He makes all of you look bad when he's standing there looking like that, doesn't he?
等一下子吧。
Absolutely pointless. It's,
Yeah,
it's pointless anyway, because obviously Deborah's got the best legs. Knew that going in.
那个有饭的是我的。
I'm angry. I'll tell you, if there was an audience, they'd be a booing you, Young. They'd be a booing. And that seems to me like the perfect place to end Act 1 on a bit of a high. So I'll tell you what, why don't you grab a drink, sit back, enjoy the adverts, and we'll see you after this. What are you doing?
I am setting up for the Act 2.
I haven't finished talking. After the adverts, we'll see you back then.
Okay, 1 minute back.
Just do exactly what I do and wait for the big fat check to come in.
I hear that.
Dozy tart.
I've had enough.
我操，这个东西还长度还挺高的，10几分钟就要一直切。
My usual brand of cleaning product, but it just won't come off.
Oh dear, here comes your husband. I hope you've thought of something. Honey, I'm home. That chicken looks delicious, and this chicken looks even nicer. Oh yes, and I forgot to mention, her husband is me, Dick Johnson. Lucky lady. What's with all this grease? This surface is filthy.
I'm sorry, darling. I've tried every cleaning product available, but I just can't solve these stubborn stains.
Well, you haven't looked hard enough. Because there's new Jazz. Jazz is proven by scientists to clean all of a surface, up to 100% clean. Look at the way it cuts through this grease. Wowzers. It is also
好简洁。
being 99%
Just add 100. That'll kick it off.
Thank you, darling. I
That's no
don't
way,
know what I
but-
would have done without you.
Poor little girl,
Right
she
then.
deserves better than this.
But now the kitchen's clean, let's not
Right.
talk anymore.
Thank you.
New Jazz.
We're
So
back in
simple,
10.
even a woman could use it.
Places, everybody. And we're going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the St Fanny's Hospital's TV fundraiser for dying children. Hospital's TV fundraiser.
You're not in time with the hip tune.
What is going on? What is going on? I told him to clear these boxes up. It looks a mess, doesn't it? We all end up looking like idiots, don't we?
Mojo is just way off.
My talents are wasted here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the St Fanny's
打电话
Hospital's
过来那个
annual
是什么
TV fundraiser for dying children. It's
嗯
nice to be back.
刚不是有一个
As
打
a
打电话
reminder,
过来？
little Sally Button is still dying, but with your donations, she may
没有啊
get to live.
刚刚不是有一
Let's
声
have a little look about how
提
much
不
money
起
has
兴
been
趣。
raised while the adverts have been
老师
appearing.
旁边那个电话响，他告诉我那个东西没卡上点，但无所谓。
That's brilliant. We've made 100 girls. That's amazing.
Yes, very good.
And who do we have to thank for these donations?
One very generous donor, actually.
Fantastic. Well, tell me their names so I can thank them live on national television.
I don't actually know his name.
It's annoying. Thought we told you to take the names when you answer the phones.
It wasn't over the phone. It was him, the guy, the new producer. He gave the money.
Right. So we haven't had any calls. The phones still aren't working.
No, the phones are working. And we have had a few calls, but none of them wanted to donate. It was mainly complaints against you.
What do you mean complaints against me?
Well, I think people think that you're a bit rude.
Fudge off! Sorry for that swear. Will you censor that if you want? A bit rude? People think I'm a bit rude. I played that. After all I've done and continue to do, people think I'm like this. Was blowing my mind. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, magic has always been rude. I'll give them rude. Here's the magic act. Nightmare.
Hello
everyone. I'm
障
the
眼神
magician,
通。
the great bamboozle. For the third magic trick, I will need two beautiful ladies assistants. And I will also need a volunteer from the audience. Oh, no one is here.
Yeah, I know it's stupid. I know it's stupid. You know it's stupid. I know it's stupid. Just go and do it.
Thank you, sir. In this take, you will be sent to the another word, beautiful word. And for this magic trick to work, you need to go behind the sheet.
Do I have to do this?
Please pull the sheet up. Now I'm going to say the magic word. Alakazam, Alakazum. And now you can drop the sheet for big reveal. He's not here yet. And you can take the sheet.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am not happy. I'm not happy at all. I don't know if it's clear what happened there. I think it is. That's Raj.
I'm not Rose, I'm the great bamboozle.
Right, well that's not true, is it?
Lots of surprises, lots of emotion in
Get off the stage. Get off the stage right now. Don't play that sound! And then finally, what I and dying child Sally Button have been waiting for, it's the chimp dancing finale.
Sorry, Graham, sorry. I don't think we should say there's going to be a chimpanzee. It's stuck on another bus.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'm only going to say this once, mate. If you don't manage to source a dancing chimpanzee, and it has to be a chimp, not an orangutan, for the end of this show, I am certain that the shock, disappointment and fear on that little girl's face will cause her to just die, like sometimes children do. And that'll be entirely your blimmin' fault.
Graham, of course I care about Susie Button, who you've been calling Sally Button all evening, but I'm not a producer. I don't know the first thing about booking dancing chimpanzees. I can try my best.
That's it. That is as good as I will get a dancing chimpanzee, Graham. Now you're here, what can we expect next? I assume it'll be the fire-breathing man or something incredibly similar.
No, he's on the bus, but we've got something better.
What's that?
It's a group of teenagers from the Scritchford Dance Club.
Right. That doesn't sound better to me than a fire-breathing man, but I suppose it's the best we've got. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to stage. It's the dance. It's this. Hurry up.
Hey, I've got something to say. Life is pretty spiffing when it goes your way. Meet when I walk down the street. Waves of admiration from the people I meet. I don't have much of a plan. Now you've got it, Daddy-o. Nothing you could understand. So you can work as hard as you can, but I'll be running late because it's great to be a man. It's great to be a man. You goofed that one.
What?
I'm a fabulous chap with a fancy pair of breeches and a gentleman's hat. So fine, it's a fabulous time. You can even use the checkbook if I count us. Not in time, you square. You're the angel I own. Bartered with your father, now I'm taking you home. Thanks once more for all your help in the war. Why is there a blemish on the kitchen floor? I don't have much of a plan. Really nothing that on the beat, you crazy cat. So you can scream just as loud as you can, but I'll be doing well because it's swell to be a man. Swell to be a man. You're not in time with the hip tune.
Not bad at all. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Really, really rather good that. I'll tell you what though, you little ankle biters, it is a weekday. Shouldn't you not be in school?
Oh, get Ben.
I will not get Ben. I will not get Ben. Get out of here. I won't get Ben. I won't get Ben for anyone. Bastards. Drum roll, please. What? That carries on. Look at that. It's still going, but $5 grand. There's at least $5 grand. Girls, this is incredible.
Actually, we haven't made that amount yet. That 5's supposed to be a 2. I think he's made a mistake.
What do you mean he's made a mistake? Who's he's made a mistake? Who's moving that machine? It's you! It's you! This is... I am so angry. I thought that this, still moving, I thought that this was a brilliant, state-of-the-art machine. But it isn't. It's just Young, sitting behind this, moving those boxes. You should be ashamed of yourself, Young! Good news though, we've now raised £2,000 for little Sally Button, so we're a tenth of the way to our target. Absolutely fantastic. So now we're heading towards the end of the second act. Stop talking. The end of the second act. I'm pretty sure James, the acrobat from earlier, will dive into that bucket of water now.
No, I won't fudging dive into that bucket of water.
A swear word there. Apologies for that. Hopefully they'll sort that out.
No, fudge that. I just went to get my money, and he told me that you said I shouldn't get any money. Where's my money, Graham?
Well, what's happened there is that he's lying.
He's not lying. That guy is the only one who gives a crap what is going to happen to that girl. You, Graham, are a drip.
How dare you? I'm trying to save a kid's life here.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've just learned backstage that half of the 20 grand being raised here tonight is going directly to Graham Bannon as a performance fee. What do you think of that, people at home? It's a fudging disgrace. I think, ladies and gentlemen, right now, live on stage, Graham should agree to donate his entire fee to Susie Button's family. How about it, Graham? How much you actually care about Susie's life?
Ah, that's a difficult one. Now, of course, I care about the life of the child, but I'm also pretty sure that the viewers at home want the talent to get paid fairly for their work.
Actually, I have someone on the phone right now that says they don't want you to make any money from this. Yes, me too. I'm hearing Graham's a dog, Graham's selfish, Graham's cruising for a bruising.
Yes, basically all my callers are saying Graham's a twat.
So,
ladies and gentlemen, I have decided, off my own back, to half my fee. 5,000 for the dying child, and 5,000 for Graham Bannon.
Nope, that's baloney. Graham, if you care and don't want people at home to think you're spineless, you'll give it all to Susie. You'll give it all to Susie.
You know, Acrobat James, there comes a time in a man's life when he has to decide what sort of a man he wants to be.
Are you going to donate the money?
Yeah, I was just doing a speech about that, yes.
Well done. So that should bring the tally up by 10,000. Plus, I'm happy to donate the fee they offered me of 150.
You offered 150 for falling on your arse.
So I make that to be 12,155. Young, if you wouldn't mind.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah, great. Well done, Young. Okay, well, thanks so much for that helpful contribution there, James. I assume you'll now be getting into some lycra and diving into that bucket.
No, I'm done. I'm going home. Thank you.
No, you're not. Get in the bucket. Get in the bucket. Someone grab him and put it in this bucket. We need someone to go in this bucket for the end of the act. Yeah. Found somebody.
Yep.
Yep.
他们听到了修改器的声音。
他有自我意识。
他妈欺凌觉醒了是吧？
Oh, here he is. Right, great. Okay, so now, ladies, viewing pleasure. This knucklehead will now dive off of this ladder into this bucket of water. Come on. Off you go. That's good. Great. Now, in the bucket.
Great, but that's not tall enough. There's no water in the bucket.
I don't care. He breaks his neck. Come on, get in. Come on. You need to go in there.
Don't just pretend.
Get in that bucket, come on.
Don't sink the ladder, Graham.
And there we go, he's ruined that, hasn't he? What a shame. Oh, that's the end of Act 2. We'll see you back after the adverts. Fantastic. Back in 1 minute. What a knobhead. Does anybody know first aid?
Yes, my dad's a doctor. Is he gonna die?
What, this? It's just my regular brand of cigarette. Ain't nothing special.
You're telling me you don't smoke Lion cigarettes?
Well, how could I? I never heard of Lion cigarettes.
How'd you like to try one?
Well, why bother? The taste of Lion cigarettes can't be that different from my regular brand.
You're talking Johnny. Lion cigarettes are proven by medical science too. Make you up to 51% more intelligent. Make you 70% more attractive to women or homosexual men. And finally, make you fitter and healthier. You might have heard that cigarettes give you cancer. Well, not Lion cigarettes. In fact, they'll decrease your chances by 100%. Give it a try, guy.
Hold on. Something's happening. One smoke of a Lion cigarette and I feel like a new
哎，
man.
最好是可以宣传这种东西哦。
You coming to bed?
Don't mind me, champ. You run along now.
Will he be alright?
这种东西是可以宣传的吗？
Okay, we're back on in 10.
She's still unconscious.
Even if you're not.
Let's take him off.
Okay. And we're going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the St. Fanny's Hospital's TV fundraiser for dying children. Graham Bannon is still here.
Cut the music. If there's no audience, Graham Bannon doesn't dance. Graham Bannon doesn't dance.
Hello and welcome to the third part of the St. Fanny's Hospital's annual.
It's not annual. They're not going to do another one, are they? TV fundraiser for dying children. And dying national television, it seems. And you know, speaking of dying, is the child still dying? I'm pretty sure it is. And looking at that, no more money has been raised while the advert's been playing. So it looks like to me you're continuing to do F all at home.
There's 2 reasons for that.
Hello.
1, we don't have anybody in the phones. We're all backstage looking after Young, who you pushed off the ladder.
Pretty sure he fell.
And secondly, we don't have the guy who changes the counter anymore. You pushed him off the ladder.
Tell you what, do I have to do everything? You go back there, grab Young, bring him back in, put him over there, grab the girls, put them on the table. Then they can all do their stuff. Young can sit there twiddling his boxes.
Great. He's only just woken up and his neck might be broken.
Doesn't have to move his neck. Look, my neck stays perfectly still. Go and get him. I mean, that is unless you don't care about Sally Button. I mean, I assume you'll be donating your fee too.
Yeah, I was the first to do it, Graham, about 20 minutes ago.
Get off and get them. No more long speeches. Bloody Northerners. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, this is still happening, and we are still live, taking your donations if you can be bothered. If you want a girl to live, up to you. Ah, look, the girls are back. What a sight for sore eyes. In fact, talking of sore eyes, went to my opticians the other day, and guess who I bumped into there? Absolutely everybody, because I couldn't see. You've got to laugh, haven't you, girls?
You're a pig.
All right, so let's have another act. Any more acts? Anyone who's not stuck on a fudging bus or something? Oh, look, the strippers arrived. Oh, God. Keep him over there. Okay, right, we need something else now, don't we? We need an act or something. Girls, any callers we can put through?
Actually, I have someone on the phone right now you might like to speak to.
Absolutely fantastic. Put them through.
And on top of that, he's been rather horrible to that little boy.
She sounds about 100. Hello there, and welcome. Welcome to the show. What's your name, please?
Who's that?
It's Graham Bannon.
You're horrible.
Why has she been put through? Don't put one through to think I'm horrible, obviously.
That might be a bit difficult.
This is so crazy that everything I've done for all these people, they still... Why is she still there? Cut her off! Why is she still there? We're not putting any more through. We're having another act.
Hello?
Who is that? Stop putting people through!
I'd like to donate a tenner, please.
Aha! We have a serious gentleman on now. Hello, sir. Did you say you'd like to donate a tenner?
Hey, that's right. I'd like to donate a tenner. A tenner to the fund to stop Graham Bannon being on TV, huh?
No, don't play the laugh sound. Wasn't funny. Oh, so you think you can do better, do you?
Hey, that's right.
Okay. The stage is yours. Go on. Tell a joke. Tell a wee joke.
Alright, I'll do the joke. How many Graham Bannon does it take to screw in the light bulb?
I'm not going to like this.
That depends on the fee.
No! The joke was horrible. The joke was horrible. No! We're not having horrible jokes. We're not doing any more of that. We're not having any more callers. I think they're stupid and also they seem drunk to me. Right, what's next? We need another act. Where's the next act?
We have sorted the monkey problem.
This is brilliant. This is brilliant news, Raj. Bring it on.
He's very shy.
That's fine. That's fine. We're dead fine. Bring it on.
It wants everyone to close the eyes for big reveal.
Okay, right. Everyone close your eyes for the big reveal. Don't ruin this, girls. Close your eyes. We are ready.
It's very big.
Okay.
You can open your eyes now.
Okay.
It's very strong. It's carrying me on its back, and it has banana. It's offering banana to you.
Hả? Chụp.
No. No. Fudge! No!
好长。
Real monkey.
他是不
This
是
is not a real banana, is
今
it?
天做完就不
And
用
these
做
are
了
not your legs. Ouch! Get off the stage, I'll give you ouch! Right, we need something else. It's time for another act. Where's the unicyclist? Get it on.
Have the bloody unicycle act.
Swearing, apologies for that. Hopefully that gets censored by them.
Graham, we've got the unicycle, but we don't have the guy
That's
who
fine.
rides it.
That's fine. We don't need the guy that rides it. I'm the guy that rides it. Bring it on.
Graham,
Bring the
I
damn
don't
thing.
think you should
I don't care what you think. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. Ladies and gentlemen, for your pleasure, I will now be performing for you the unicycle act. Can I have a volunteer? No one's here. Yes, they are here. Hello, young. Right, okay, this is good. You'll like this. You'll like this. Right. Now, what I'm going to do now is grab the unicycle and jump over this arsehole. Yep, very good. Right, okay. Start the music. Drum roll, please. It's going to be good, John. Protect your face, baby. Okay, and here we go. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, my arm. Oh, God. Okay, that's not it. Okay, well, that's the act, I think. Ow. I don't think I can do that again. That's the act. I suppose that's what happens if you pay peanuts. You get monkeys. Well, don't you know, you don't always get monkeys, do you? Sometimes you just get someone wearing half a monkey costume where it looks like their legs are the monkey's legs, which apparently is just as good.
Oh.
So great, okay, so we need another act, don't we? We need somebody else on here doing something. Do you have the strong man? That's what it says on the auto cue, the strong man. Oh, look. Sorry, I don't want to be in the way of this. It's Raj in it again. And he's doing that. Is that good? Is that entertaining? Is that what you want? Raj doing that, laughing. Is this going to save a
换
child's
多久
life?
了？
Speaking of saving a child's life,
哦，就6分钟。
doing that.
没有，我说
应该就3部。
我说换多久？
It's
我
actually
说我
gone
妈跟
down
我
a
说
bit. People are asking for the money back, and I think you're scaring them.
That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Come on, do what you're getting paid to update the score. Come on, put it down. Great. So the money pops down and still less money. So even more to raise for the girl in the next 5 minutes. Brilliant. Right, what we need is to do a get-rich-quick scheme. Who's got some ideas? Ah, I've got an idea. Just had it. Looking at these ladies. Lovely. I know what. Let's set up a little kissing booth. Nice little table,
What?
nice little cloth, little bit of lipstick. Sounds good to me. Tenner a pop. Right? I'm sure these lads would like it. They've been ogling them all evening, the perverts. That sounds good to me. Right. So, how much for a kiss, ladies?
No, Graham, you're bleeding.
Don't be such a tease. Go on, Linda. Pucker up, darling. Thank you, Linda. I needed that. Thank you, Linda. I needed that. Okay, well, that has gone wrong. Okay, well, that has gone awry. That has gone awry. I'm sorry if that's my fault in any way. I don't know if it is. Got my... I think I know whose fault that might be. But there we go. What a shame. What a shame. I'll level with you. It's looking unlikely we're going to make money. Haven't got long left. It looks like that might be the end for little Sally.
It is actually Susie.
Whatever. She'll be dead soon. And so will my career.
还要起飞了吧？
So 2 deaths in the same evening. And if you ask me, it'd be hard to weigh them. They're both equally sad deaths. Oh, well, that's the end of that. I suppose that's the end of the show then. Thank you very much.
Graham! Great news.
The monkey's turned up.
Yeah, it's not the monkey, is it? It's just Raj or something pissing around.
No, it is a real monkey.
Look, I haven't got time for this. It's obviously not a real monkey. Don't get my hopes up. It's not gonna. Oh my God! Wow. Oh my God!
That is a real monkey.
Yes! Yes! There it is! Get away from it! There it is! Ah, there it is! It's a real monkey! It's a real monkey! Now we can do the dance and save the show! Save my career! The girl! Save my career! The girl! Come on! Just do the dance! Come on! Just do the dance! Don't scratch your head, do the dance! Don't scratch your head, do the dance! Come on, do the dance! Come on, do the dance! Don't slaughter me! Do the dance then! Do the dance then! Do I have to spell everything out so you put your arm in? Oh crap! No! No! It's punching me! Somebody shoot it! Somebody shoot it! Ah! Kill it! Enough!
I've had enough. I'm the producer. I'm in charge. I want everyone to stop and listen to me. We forgot what's important here.
记性还挺大。
Girls' lights on the line. We're all acting like children.
哦，对哦。
Linda, Deborah, Barbara, and Raj, get on the phones. We've still got enough time to get some donations, but we need all hands on deck. Young, I know you don't understand what I'm saying, but we will get you to a hospital as soon as the show is finished. Just hang in a little bit longer, okay? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. And you, Mr. Bannon, people used to look up to you as the face of national television. Look at you now, eh? You're full of crap. You better pull yourself together, son, because chimps don't dance for bastards. We're all here working together as a team to try and save somebody's life. Apologise to him and ask him nicely to finish the show.
Chimpanzee. Please, will you do your little dance to save the life of young Susie?
There we go. That wasn't so hard, was it? Now, the little girl's life is on the line, and I've got just the job for you. Please donate to this worthwhile cause. We really can do some good here. It's like my old man used to say, you can keep your money in your pocket, but people will call you a stingy cunt. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Peter Clement, television producer, here to tell you that if we work together as a team, anything's possible. And that is a Peter Clement promise. Thank you and good night. Take it away!
我该死。
Okay, that's the end. Absolutely fantastic. That's the end, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Good night.
Right, down the pub.
Hold on,
We did it. We did it. Turns out, if you work as a team, you can do anything. Oh well. There's always next year.
It's television's Graham Bannon, and he's taking the...
这是之前买了没玩？
对，没有，我之前玩来着，但是没玩完。主要当时他没做完。
那现在呢？
现在做完了，然后开始出一堆 DLC 了，然后玩这玩意儿玩起来就是推导型。你看我最高是到这儿，
16天，总共几天？
16天。 130、153天数多少钱？
Good evening. I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Joe.
其实这个球还挺有意思的，反正就是一本正经的范畴。
Well, that's what it says.
Yes, I understand that, but I always say welcome back.
I think we should just keep it as it is.
Well, of course you do. I've got one hack line.
What's that supposed to mean? I didn't write it, Jeremy.
That's all right, fine. Jenny, there's something wrong with the auto cue.
10 seconds. Oh, I just felt a drip again. Have they not fixed this?
Want to see us fry? It's good for the ratings.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. I'm Megan. Board. Patrick?
That's right, Megan, you joined me live here from the final. Contested competition so far. I think it's fair to say these two have been dancing around each other all season. First up, we have Eddie Striker. She's the more experienced of our two players today. Striker has got an accuracy of 7, a danger rating of K, and a 12-month driving ban. Striker's known for her signature move, the Orangi hamster. And facing her tonight, hoping to prove himself with a career of finishes and a divorce pending, it's Mr. Wingspan himself, Tommy, the Fingernail Harris. Just waiting on the ref now. The slapping ceremony is taking part. Still going on. Striker go first. Striker, of course, first to start as she won the trivia round earlier on by some margin.
D-robe.
Harris, perhaps the brawn and not the brains. Stupid. Eddie Striker. Nice start there from Striker. She's determined not to let the nerves show. Not after last time. On to Mr. Harris now. Tommy. Using his arm to pick up the ball. Not a bad shot there from Harris. Back to Striker. For shots number 3. All right. She's gone to sort of throwing it under her legs. Not bad if you ask me.
Is that contact? Don't know why you complaining.
To Harris. Bit of business with the ref, but it got sorted out. Back to Harris now. A ball in the hand is worth 2 in the bush.
Football! Move back.
I'd say that's fair, but what do I know? Oh no, and Harris is not going to be happy with that. So really not a good start there for Tommy Harris in round 1. We can only hope the round 2... First, of course, after the argument with the ref section, it's time to change ends.
Of ends.
Now we have the ceremonial changing of the ends. And of course now they go back to the starting positions, as that makes sense. Striker giving it large.
Second round, double. Harris.
Wins round 2 now with Harris. Okay, we seem to have some sort of streaker on the pitch. I apologise if we broadcast any of that stuff. She appears to have slogans across her breasts and arse. Try and ignore all of that. Security, I'm sure we're going to take them out as soon as possible. Apologise if we broadcast any of that. As I said, we're going to get the situation resolved as soon as possible. They're trying to carry on play, but it's proving a bit difficult, and I'm struggling to follow because it's quite an eyesore. And women's body, yeah. All right, great. Okay, so back into round 2 now, and Harry's absolutely determined to close that massive gap. Eddie Striker. You know, it's just some of the tightest play I've seen ever. Harris. And was that a fitted thumb screw? We haven't seen that since the hoops. What a brilliant move. Back to Striker. And we know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. That is, of course, the ground sound. Excellent bit of play here on both sides of the bucket. I don't know about you at home, but I'm finding the technical mastery in display here absolutely blooming jaw-dropping. The ref has spotted something in Harris's neck or head. And Harris is having an absolute shocker. What a miserable start there for Tommy Harris. But he is a late bloomer, of course, we always said that. And after all, it is a game of two halves. 4 rounds and 7 subgenres. But now, of course, it's time for the half-time show. Sponsored by Remington Smith.
On my whistle, on my whistle.
Nice piece of music here to start the half-time show. Okay, another posh protester loose on the court here. We can only apologise for that. We'll do our best to shield you from having to look directly at it. He's running around here with his genitals on display for all to see. And ruining what was shaping up to be quite the dance interlude there. Now he's thrusting himself in Harris's face. Security's on it. And the bucket has been knocked over! I cannot stand it when the bucket gets knocked over. Hopefully he'll get taken out now. Genitals flying around for all to see. Really, if you ask me, not Sunday morning television. And out of there, hopefully taken away, never to be seen again.
Final poses, final poses. Ball boy cannot be in the final pose.
And a lovely finish there on both sides of the bucket. I wouldn't like to call that one. And as we head into round 3, I'd love to know what's going on in these two players' heads. But unfortunately, because of science, we can't.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Not bad.
You two go first. You two go first.
So that ball boy's giving me the eye all day. I don't know what's going on there. Striker there, not a great start. She looks a bit flustered, I think, after all that swinging around. Back to Harris here. God, what I wouldn't give to be that ball. Am I right, ladies? Tommy Harris. And it dribbled down his arm, which is actually a really good move, because of course if it dribbles down his arm and goes on the floor, it's not going in the bucket. Back to striker. And striker's gone for the animal bonus there, but of course perhaps... And yes, Harris has counted with a tiny bell. That is wonderful play. Of course we've seen that before. Look at her face. She is absolutely gutted. What a mud. That could have been the clincher. What a massive shame. Harris, of course, undefeated by Kestrel in his last 4 bouts. So, here we go. Tommy Harris. That's all right. Not bad there. He threw it quite far away from him, which is quite a good idea. Very clever there. Perhaps a little contact, a caution from the referee, who's being, if you ask me, a little bit harsh. Ellie Striker. And she's let the nerves get to her. What the hell was that? You hate to see it, don't you? You cannot believe it. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, like, I mean, this is a mess now. I don't know what I can be doing about this.
对，这就是游戏内容。打完就能进这个地方看没看到的。
Bloody. Okay, and now we're going to go into the final round. Nice imaginary shot there from Harris. It really could go in there at this point. Really high level play here from 2 absolute juggernauts of the sport. Hold. The bucket getting moved back to its proper place. About time, if you ask me. She's juggling it around from her hands. Interesting. And she's put it in her mouth like as if it was an egg. And now she's and she's spat it out. She did the egg spit. So a wonderful move there, quite late on.
Illegal spit.
From Striker. But she's in it to win it.
Harris's ball.
On it, like a car bonnet. Tommy Harris here, having a bit of beef. And he's peeling it as if it were a banana, which is an interesting move. Not sure if he hasn't had his potassium or what's going on today with Harris. And he's trying to... And the banana was the ball! What a fantastic move there from Harris. Unfortunately, that is the end. What a pathetic... There we go, Jeremy, that is over. How can he look his 8-year-old son in the face tonight? What a lump. We just have to wait for the referee now to announce it to make sure it is all official.
Contestants in, please. And the winner of the first annual Sports Board Championship is... Everyone!
Okay, the ref has agreed once again, a win for everyone, including me as my 15th win in the Sports Board Championship. I'm going to be celebrating tonight with my wife.
第15次获胜。
Security to collect their medals, their 6th and 7th respectively. And thanks again for watching the Sports Board Championships. What more is there to say? I'm Patrick Bannon.
我一直觉得这个男主持人特别有意思。
Back to you in the studio.
就像是普通人。
Historic sports board, Jeremy.
像一堆怪物里面的普通人。
With the best of them, I'll have you know.
I certainly wouldn't bet against you.
And when we come back, I'll be talking live with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, who apparently have a big announcement you wouldn't want to miss.
That's coming up after these messages.
Yes, it was very good. Yes.
1 minute back.
Fucking microphone shocked me.
What?
Fucking microphone.
正主电射，主外射。
Everything okay?
Oh, the mics are just trying to kill us now, apparently.
You'll be fine. You're unshockable.
I'm immune to your cheap flattery.
I'm wearing you down.
不带去吃，你晚点说
还是
啊？
什么玩意儿试看什么？
那个 The Rose Raw 嘛。但我在想那个延迟感觉玩不太了，我不知道。
你刚说啥？
之前我买那个情缘证，我只是在好奇你那个延迟能不能玩。
可以吧？不知道。
你今天也是要吃完早饭再睡吗？还是你要不要现在去睡？
我吃完早餐都不一定。我尽量晚点，然后那个什么熬一熬。这个周末尽量把时差倒过来。 不然就我这个时差，我他妈的等到时候各自
你要不直接倒了吧？你要不直接跟我们一样的作息了？这是什么东西？这是什么东西？
赛马娘的游戏。
派对游戏。
应该是。哦，这个游戏原来是3 game。 社交聚会游戏，它等下降价吧？要不现在？
联机模式什么鬼情况？匹配人数到才炸房断线。我以前去看了8次片头了。你看下面那个。
闪耀优秀少女，已经很久没有听说过她的消息。
啊，愿意吃。
已经很久没有见她更新了，她直接官服吧？好像快1周年了，没几天。
有人在说吗？有人在聊这个吗？
啊，快1周年了吧？他们已经装死很久了。上一次更新视频是2月。
动态呢？没了。
动态估计也就到个5、6月吧，对，能到7、8月，那都是就是说无限复刻的时候。看看这个游戏，我这辈子都有。
搞个外服，
肯定不搞，不喜欢追进。要么就是他活，要么就是我跟着他，要么就是到这儿。虽然这里边真的
1周年到了，但是半周年还没开始。
已经装死很久了，这到底是怎么个事呢？为什么呢？到现在，他每天都他妈都有人，你知道吧？
老散，快动一下，让我死心！你怎么这么慢？
我看 B 站就是这样。
啊，是吧？之前没有吧？
我看 B 站之前就下发了，经常会这样。加点半。哎呀。 然后昨天找筷子先借了钱，把陈白禁区该买的想买的皮肤都买了。
借。
没有，我昨天其实就是那个什么，我要换英镑，结果他妈找了2个人，那2个人都说要晚，但是我就怕来不及。我先找筷子借，然后换了钱，直接把钱还了。更新个钩子，操！那你更新的倒是勤，有用吗？真的1周年了，他妈抽象吧？
建议不要碰国服。
不，肯定我玩游戏都是跟着，一般来说都是跟着就是进开服玩，或者开服一段时间。
但是就是有这种风险。
那我所有游戏都这样，我主要特别不喜欢中间再去玩。哎，说实话，你要是真就那个什么，你要是有心，你就是哪怕真不更了，你也别关服，你就让我们玩，无限玩下去。
这也不可能关吧？他应该不会关，就放着。
这个 A4都他妈这个等级，这都他妈这个数，哦！我现在 A5、A6都不敢想哦。主要是你现在你说你活了又能怎么样？哎，真可惜。
先去吃饭。你那个应该也不用下多久。
我还记着
啊。
我还记着我当年，也不是当年，就是4月的时候，看着。现在也不用判了，估计大抵是死了吧。潜源证是吧
？BA。
Blue Archive。
3月。这个128B，128B。这个多mod装一装就行。这个也不知道还能不能用，主要是我不知道你这个延迟到底能不能。
直接穿越工坊啊！
我感觉你这个延迟好像不
修改器不行。
修改器吧，把我们船体全部修到满。我先去吃饭，回来
直接不带掉的。
先去吃。
哎。